Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Cindy, and I am going to show you how to use freeze-dried cheese. I have had so many people ask me how to use it and try to refresh it and maybe use too much water or whatever. It is easy peasy. Sometimes the easiest thing is the hardest thing to remember because we overshoot the mark and we always think it should be harder. So we're going to start with freeze-dried shredded cheddar cheese, which is probably my #1 favorite. So there it is. It's just like shredded cheese. That's all it is. And I am going to do, I'm just going to do 1 cup. So let me just give you a little hint. This is a ½ cup measuring cup. I'm not going to scoop it because if I scoop it, I'm going to break the cheese and I don't want to break it. So what I do is I just put the cup in there and then I kind of shake it in. I just pour it in. And then that way I don't break it. And just a little hint. So right now I have got 1 cup in this little glass container. And I am gonna put in cold water, never hot water, because it's cheese and we don't want to melt the cheese. And I'm gonna put in approximately 2 tablespoons. That's it. A lot less than you might think. Then I'm just gonna put a lid on, an airtight, watertight lid, and I'm gonna shake it up. Really, let's not make it any more complicated than it has to be, right? I just want to make sure that every piece of cheese in there gets moistened, just moistened, not soaked, not saturated, just a little bit moistened. And then I'm gonna just let it sit on the counter, or I'm gonna put it in the fridge. If you leave it even for 10 minutes, you can use it for a lot of things. If you wanna melt it, like for grilled cheese sandwiches, maybe leave it longer than that. So what I have done is I did some earlier for you. Let me just show you how soft it is. It is absolutely, I did this probably an hour ago and I put it in the fridge to refresh. It is perfect. Now I tested it about half an hour ago and it was a little on the moist side. I thought I put too much water in it. So I just put a little bit more dried cheese in it, stirred it around to make sure everything was moistened, and I just left it for another ½ hour. And so right now it is exactly as it would be if you just took a block of cheddar cheese and grated it. It's the right temperature for me. Not temperature, it's the right texture for me. It's the right moisture. This is exactly how I'm gonna use it for supper tonight. So how easy is that? And whatever is left over is just gonna go back in this container and back in the fridge. And I just usually do what small amount I think we're gonna use. I don't have a whole lot extra, a little bit maybe, because I don't want it to go bad because we don't use cheese every single day.